I'm just going to quickly jump in here with coming back to that vision for the community and what are you looking for the future, because I think there are issues here. We're in an era of global climate change, and we don't know what the future holds. But we're also in an area here where we're not on a major body of water. And so we don't have pipelines that a lot of other places have. Most of the GTA, Toronto, Hamilton, Niagara, all draw from the Great Lakes. Even London has one pipeline that goes down to Lake Erie and another pipe that goes up to Lake Huron, and they draw from both. We only have the water that exists within our boundaries here, the water that's under our feet. So our situation is different than a lot of neighboring cities and communities. And that's different when we don't have a big pipe and we only have the water that we've got. The water we have for the future is the water that's here today. And perhaps we need to be looking at how we manage that. And I don't know the scope and scale of the sewage plant that's being proposed, if it's just basically a giant septic field or if it's actually going to be an active plant that is actually discharging into a creek or a river. But the concern would be what happens if the river loses its base flow in the summer? And suddenly you can't discharge into that creek anymore because there's no creek flow because of changing climate or things like that. And I don't know if there's a way that the community can set standards too. What are the standards that these homes are going to be built to? Will they be built to almost the standards we see now in Arizona and of desert homes where they use almost no water with low flow toilets and things like that? Are they going to be built to green development standards? Are you demanding that all the homes be built to net zero? And are they going to, for example, have rain cisterns and capture rainwater, or things along those lines? There's a lot of different green development standards coming that then again could be or will be eventually part of the building codes. Toronto, for example, has very strict green development standards that require green roofs and solar panels and all those sort of things that aren't part of the building codes in this part of the province. But these are all feed into those questions of, where are we going in the future? What sort of community do you want to be? And how are we managing the resources that we have today, knowing that we might not have the same plentiful resources that others do? So, sorry, I probably raised more questions than I answered there, but it all comes back to that future.